This is Speak My Word Ministries, Travis Zimmerman. The Daily Pulse today recounts my most embarrassing moment ever. I just wince and I blush thinking about it, but I'm going to introduce the verse first here. It's about humility. And it's Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4, where it says this: humility and fear of the Lord bring wealth and honor and life. So again, we're talking here about humility and fear of the Lord, things that bring God glory. Being humble and fearing Him, loving Him. It brings wealth and honor and life. And the story is this: I was in ninth grade and I was working on my dog care merit badge for Boy Scouts. And they had a dog show out at the Scotland School for Veterans Children. It's now defunct. But we had a Gordon setter who was AKC. We never bred him, but we taught his name was Macer. We taught Macer how to lie down and roll over and speak and shake and the standard tricks. So I went out to this dog show and recognizing one of the requirements was in addition to the caring for the dog, you had to enter the dog into a dog show. How hard can it be? So I took Macer out, and there was all kinds of dogs there, but just for our particular division with the Gordon setters, there were just two dogs. A lady who was a professional dog trainer and also a breeder. In fact, I think my parents looked at purchasing dogs from her. So here you have this professional trainer and this groomer and also breeder, and you have me. So what happened is they, as you may have seen in dog shows, if you've ever witnessed them, they ask you to execute a certain amount of commands. Like you go out and then you have the dog sit and they have to heel and you have to execute these commands on a precision, go around cones, and wow, this lady just did it beautifully. I was sitting there watching thinking, wow, she's really good. And obviously this wasn't her first rodeo. So she does all these things, gets a lot of applause. And then I took my dog out, Macer, and I don't know if the dog could read my nervousness or what was going on, but the dog just froze. So as the dog froze, I'm trying to walk him out. He hunches down like this, and I'm dragging him. He doesn't want to come, and I say, Macer, heel, and the choker chain's grabbing around. He's hacking, and it's completely embarrassing. And I was getting red faced. I think I ended up yelling at the dog and. And I could tell my mom and dad they felt bad for me, but I didn't do anything beyond that. But finally I didn't get through the program. The time ended. So I'm thinking, how bad can it be? So we had to stay around to the end of the show to see how the dog's placed. And when it came up time for the Gordon setters, this lady won first prize. And we clapped, and hardly unexpected. And then when they announced me, they announced that I had third prize. Third prize. She got second, first and second. This is the Chambersburg Area Kennel Club sanction match. I got third place out of 2 dogs. How does that happen? Even to this day, I'm thinking, what kind of people are these that awarded this boy who's at least trying to do a dog show? Third place out of 2. And it's been a family joke for years. And when I was going through my mom's belongings and as we prepared for the estate sale, we found this gem of third place out of 2. So the message is this: even though we will be humbled and completely embarrassing moments like that, even though we'll be humbled, what God says is the fear of the Lord and humility bring wealth and honor and glory to Him. And even though we're being embarrassed, and even though we want to crawl under a rock, having humility towards God, even in situations right now where I can look back at this almost 30 years later and laugh at it, that's what God's talking about. He wants us to love Him, to have that humility, not have pride. Pride and humility don't go together in the same sentence. At least they're opposites. So, Father, thank you for that humble lesson, and thank you for Jesus in your name. Amen.